Pisces, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so your energy is the Ten of Wands. All right. Your person showing up as the High Priestess in reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. They're viewing you as the Page of Crystals in reverse, the Page of Pentacles. What you're not seeing is the Magician in reverse, Virgo, Gemini energy. And we see the Ten of Cups showing up in reverse as your final outcome, final advice. And we see the Emperor showing up also in reverse, Aries energy. All right, so Pisces, I feel like you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed here by this situation. The Emperor in reverse tells me that you are really questioning whether or not you even want to be in a relationship or you want to step up here. It feels like you might be angry or you might be feeling triggered. Or you might just feel like your energy is a bit scattered. And most likely for a lot of you, that's because there's something heavy here. And again, you might just be juggling a lot of responsibilities, or maybe this relationship or this situation has just been heavy, or you felt like you were maybe taking on more burdens than anything else here. All right, they might not have been pulling their weight, or maybe it was like they wanted too much too soon or something like that. All right, so we see the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so a lot of my Pisces, I feel like you might also be really affected right now by work, like keeping your head above water, paying debt, working 2 jobs. But that's not going to be the case for all of you. A lot of you, this Two of Pentacles is just you kind of juggling a lot, keeping your head above water. You kind of go back and forth about whether or not you want this, you want to step up to this, you want them to step up to this. At the soul level, you're viewing them as the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, this certainly can be that something here was illuminated, right? Like you found something out, some sort of secrets, or you found out, that, or you're just starting to see that maybe this person wasn't pulling their weight, or this was more draining than it was satisfying. But you're viewing the relationship here as the Six of Cups. So you do see that, there's a sweet soulmate connection here. Now, for some of you viewing this person as the Seven of Swords in reverse, if you didn't find out like that they were cheating, or that you didn't feel like they were expecting you to do everything or pay for everything, you do see like that. You do see that this person is. You see clearly this. You see this person how they are clearly. And for some of you, you're seeing that they were draining you. They weren't pulling their weight. Maybe they were keeping secrets from you. But for others of you, that's not the case. You're seeing that this person is honest. You're watching them kind of move on. With the Six of Cups energy, or you're wanting to move forward here, but there's something that's pulling you back, though. I do get my Pisces, you're feeling quite indecisive. And with the Six of Cups, you do see the connection as a sweet soulmate connection. There is a part of you that's nostalgic and may want, reconciliation, reunion, some type of closure here. I kind of feel with the High Priestess in reverse, this could be somebody who admitted secret feelings for you. That could be the Seven of Swords here in reverse as well. And maybe you might like this person too, but it feels like there's a timing issue. All right. And for others of you, the High Priestess in reverse, you may not have seen or heard from this person in some time. And maybe they're starting to show back up on social media and like your stories and that sort of thing. We see the Knight of Wands energy in reverse. But yeah, some of my Pisces, this is probably what's holding you back. You feel like they have 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. Some of you, you're seeing them kind of come back or come back onto social media or come back online or whatever. And you might see that they're dating. So you might be questioning whether or not, are they seeing other people? Did this mean anything? And with the Hanged Man energy and reverse Pisces energy, you could be dealing with another Pisces or someone with Pisces placements. But it does feel like they're kind of hanging out in your energy. And most likely, like I said, like liking stories, just kind of showing up online. Maybe you feel like they're they're making pointed posts, or like they're posting at you even. All right, and we see the Four of Wands. Interesting. So this person wants a relationship. They want union. But it just feels like they're not taking any sort of risk or leap of faith, or they're not moving towards you. Again, it could be their ego that's holding them back here. They're viewing you as the Page of Crystals in reverse. So they're seeing that you're not taking action. You're not communicating here. They see you as sexy, passionate, successful, holding your ground, decisive, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Yeah, but they also see that you're detached. You're not taking action. And I feel like in some way, they're really mirroring you. You know, I kind of feel like this person wants you to come towards them, wants you to ask them out, wants you to make that move. And the Empress in reverse, this person is worried that you have some sort of third party around you. And that's why you're, you know, whether you do or not, but that's why you're holding back. I don't see that for a lot of you. But this person feels like maybe you moved on with somebody else, or you have somebody else, and that's why you're not trying to repair this connection. That's why you're not moving towards them. We see the Magician energy in reverse. This is Virgo, Gemini energy, not taking action, not communicating. And we see the Knight of Cups. Romantic feelings. Yeah, this person is right now, they might be coming back around in Mercury Retrograde, which I know is upon us. It's happening in your sign. So you may be getting a message from this person very shortly, feeling like your soulmates are wanting some sort of reunion, that they've made a decision that they want to come towards you. The Ten of Cups energy in reverse tells me not to move into union quickly. Maybe you want to date this person, vet them a little bit. The Wheel of Fortune, not so fast. The Four of Cups showing up in reverse. And the Emperor energy in reverse. I kind of feel, Pisces, there's still a lot that needs to be talked about, because you're showing up as the Emperor in reverse and it's coming out again. There is something that's holding you back about reunion with this person. And it may be just how this person comes towards you. It may also be that you feel like they didn't say what they mean what they say. There may be something here you're not fully trusting. Again, it feels like this person is worried about third party, and that may be why they're coming towards you. Again, we get High Priestess energy in reverse. You can trust your intuition. You've learned tough lessons here, Pisces. It's an interesting energy. They are coming towards you, though, with clarity and communication. And the Magician in reverse certainly is my Mercury Retrograde card. They feel like your soulmates. They want union, but they're kind of hanging out, lacking confidence, but they're starting to make themselves known. But they are fueled, I feel like, by a little bit of jealousy. They might be a little bit triggered that you're not taking action towards them. And I still feel with the Emperor in reverse, like you're emotionally open to this, but you don't want to be the one that moves forward, because you're not sure that this is the person for you, or the person you're meant to be in a higher level of commitment with, even though you have nostalgic feelings. Interesting. So it's like I feel like you're really pulled in two different directions. Let's see what we need to know about this person. They love to go out. Maybe you don't have the same lifestyle right now. Like if you're in a more serious energy, more about staying in, working on yourself, focusing on your career, this person might, love to go out more than you do. We do see that they're health conscious and they're confident. So all of those are positive cards, but they may be a little bit closed off, or maybe it's just their energy right now. All right, Pisces, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? They can't stop thinking about you. All right, they've tried to move on, but they haven't been able to. Yeah, and don't leave. They don't want to let you go. I'm looking at this card here, chit chats and hidden tweets, and that they still have hope that you're going to reach out, or that something here can happen. Okay, let's see what else we need to know about. Let's see what's in their energy, Pisces. What do we need to know about this person? Yep, they're looking at your photos. Again, they're probably like creeping up online, right? Like they're showing up, liking stories, photos. You're starting to see them pop up online. Yeah, they're hiding their true feelings. Okay, they might be pretending everything's great, going out, having fun, but really they're missing you. So things aren't the way they seem here with this person. And again, that can be a little bit, that can create what we call cognitive dissonance, right? Like something here doesn't add up, something doesn't make sense. Your energy, Spirit saying give it time. All right, and be lighthearted when you find out the truth, because I think the truth is going to shock and surprise you. I don't know if it's going to give you clarity, though, about whether or not you want to move forward. Yeah, and we see meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan and set a date. So to me, that's just Spirit saying, Pisces, live your life, okay? Live your life. All right, let's see what this person would like to say to you at the ego level. I know you don't feel the same, so that could be they know your feelings have changed, or that you don't have the same feelings for them as they do for you. I'm becoming a better person, so this person is, wants you to know that they're working on themselves, and I still have feelings for you. All right, let's see at the soul level what they would like to say to you. At the soul level, what would this person like my Pisces to know? At the soul level, what would they like Pisces to know here? All right. It's easier to just stay away right now. Okay, I definitely get that. Even if they're sort of hovering around your energy or kind of showing up online. And we will be together again. So they do have this hope that things can work out here for you two. And maybe we're just too different. But there's that back and forth. Like, but are we really compatible? So I do feel like there's a little bit of a question mark here, Pisces, about this person's motives for coming back around. Are they feeling lonely? Are they feeling jealous? Do they really genuinely want repair? Are they really missing you, or are they missing the relationship? I mean, I feel like those are certain questions that we need to ask here with this person's energy. All right. Anything else we need to know here, please, Spirit? Anything else we need to know? Anything else we need to know here, please, Spirit? Anything else we need to know? Lessons of Pluto. Patterns of control, power, manipulation, and intense push and pull, attraction. Intimacy is not possessive. Yeah, so again, there's that push and pull. And I'm not used to picking up on my Pisces being in the Emperor in reverse. And I feel like you're feeling that because of these lessons of Pluto. Maybe you felt manipulated. Maybe you felt like this person, there were some power struggles. Maybe there was an intensity, but like not like a good intensity here. An intensity that maybe, wrecked your nervous system, or just, it's not a type of intensity that brings you peace. You may have felt this person was a bit possessive. Again, I do kind of see that there's like some jealousy popping up here. And deception. Someone is not being honest or is withholding information. We do get that. Now, for some of you, you clearly know this person was dishonest with you in the past. That Seven of Swords. But for others of you where you don't feel like this person actually lied to you, or they weren't cheating, or they weren't, holding anything from you, it kind of just feels like the way they're acting and behaving isn't actually in alignment with how they feel. Because we do see that they hide their feelings, that they're missing you. They're hoping you're going to reach out. They feel like your soulmates. They have this loving energy for you, but they don't show it. All right. And we see fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. Okay, so I mean, I feel like you might have to question that though, Pisces. Now, for a lot of you, again, this person does genuinely love you or care for you. But again, the big question is, are you two compatible, and do you really want this? Okay, is it mutual, symbiotic? This is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared life goals. But I feel like this is the question mark here, Pisces, more so than, the explicit truth of this message. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice is for you from the grounded response. Advice and guidance for my Pisces, please. Advice and guidance for my Pisces, please. Stay with what's certain. Anchor yourself in what you know to be true. Okay? So stick with the facts here, Pisces. not to say that you're not, but, you know, like, don't operate on assumptions, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Stick with the facts. Be here instead of ahead. Stay present. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to the future. All right. And allow space to speak. Silence can reveal more than pressure until clarity asks to be spoken. So again, allow the silence to speak for itself, because if this person genuinely does want repair, then they're going to make real moves towards that. And then, you know, again, if you feel like there's mirroring here and you're both kind of holding back and you feel like you need to break the silence, well, you know, after some time, trust that. All right? But stay in the energy of self-respect here, Pisces. Act in ways you don't need to justify later. All right? So I'm going to leave this here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards about what this person's very, very next actions are. What are their very, very next actions towards my Pisces, please? What are their very, very next actions towards Pisces? I do feel strongly they'll be reaching out during Mercury Retrograde, so that's over the next couple of weeks. We get the Eight of Swords, but they're going to be in their head about it for a while, overthinking things. Yep. I kind of feel like this person, I feel like this person doesn't like to be single. They don't like to be alone. The Nine of Wands, they're feeling exhausted by that. And the Seven of Wands, they're defensive, but they do want to fight for this connection. But I do think that you're going to get some messages here in Mercury Retrograde, and they might not be very direct. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Like, this person's going to start, like, coming back around in subtle ways. Like I said, liking your stories, showing up online, maybe a hey, what's up. But I kind of feel like, my Pisces, that might be a bit frustrating for you because you want more substance. Yeah, this person is avoidant, but they're also not fully letting go of this connection. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.